Hey, Jess, good to have you here with us. And yes, you are right. We're at Tasty Donuts in Ooltewah, Cambridge Square, just off I-75. It is easy to find. And I got to tell you, this is the sweetest six-letter, two-syllable word in the English language. Donuts. Donuts. You want to talk donuts. Quality, quantity, huge variety. We have got it all right here at Tasty Donuts in Cambridge Square. And as Jess mentioned, the entire weather team is here. Chief Meteorologist Patrick Core is here right off the bat. A little early for Patrick, but we mentioned king cakes, and Patrick's head jumped to attention immediately. You being a Louisiana guy, tell us about the history of king cakes.
King cakes, they're a Mardi Gras tradition. Sometimes you have the Mardi Gras colors of purple and gold. And what was really neat when I was a kid getting a king cake is that they used to put a baby, like a little plastic baby, that was inside the king cake. And they'd cut it up into probably 20, 25 slices, and whoever would have the slice that had the baby had to buy the next king cake. And so that was a Mardi Gras tradition, and we always loved them. They had the old-fashioned bakeries in New Orleans and north of the lake, and I tell you what, Tony has the recipe, and he's from Louisiana, and so he's got the king cakes probably to bring back that Louisiana tradition.
Have you ever seen one made from start to finish?
From start to finish, no. I've always seen the finished product with the baby just being baked inside.
Come with me, Patrick Core. We're going to walk back here, and as we do, we're going to point out Becca Birdsall, our newest member of the team, hard at work. Hi, Becca. Danielle Moss back there.
She's making those donuts.
She is making those donuts indeed. We are getting back here to the nerve center, to the ground zero of Tasty Donuts.
Look at that.
I'm telling you what, that is a way to cut out a king cake. And this is going to be one of the most delicious shows that I have ever been involved with. Tony McGinnis is here. Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Great, Chip. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. You and Patrick both from Louisiana. Yes. We have the Mardi Gras season coming up. This is going to be huge as far as king cakes go. How many are you going to make between now and Mardi Gras?
We expect to make 500 or 600 more between now and Mardi Gras. We've already done several hundred, so... And you're here. We're making them today. We're going to let you see how that magic happens.
All right, Patrick and I want you to take us on a little tour and kind of give us a step-by-step of how this actually works
this
here.
This is a cinnamon-infused dough. So it's our regular dough. We infuse it with cinnamon, work it a little more than normal, so it's a little more rigid, a little not as fluffy. So he's cutting out the rings. He'll cut out the middle. And then, Mark, you mind throwing some cream cheese? Show them how we stuff one. So we can fill them or plain. Right, a plain is a cinnamon dough.
How many different king cakes will you make?
The options are endless. Our normal production sheet does it have 18 different king cake options? Our normal production, I think it's 18. And people are like, can I do a?
What's the most popular?
Most popular is cream cheese. Second most popular is probably Bavarian, and then raspberry.
Wow. What's your favorite?
I used to love the cream cheese, you know, and there's just something about that where you nibbled around the edges and waited for the last bit to eat that cream cheese. That was the best part of it.
Right. So what he's doing, guys, he'll cut them out. See the thinner ones he's doing over here? And that's going to be a filled one. So that's actually two separate pieces. He'll lay the cream cheese or whatever filling is going on in that one. He'll lay the filling in there. Then he'll seam them together. All right, water's like glue for dough. And then these are filled king cakes. All right, so then they'll go into a proofer for about 30, 40 minutes so they get a little fluff to them, and then we'll cook them. And we're going to do that whole process while y'all are here today.
Wow, that's fantastic. How long will it actually take to make a king cake?
If you count mixing the dough and everything, it's a 2-hour process. So we don't like to make just one.
2-hour process to make it, about a 5-minute job to eat it.
Maybe less.
Maybe less. Obviously, these folks are Chattanooga's preeminent king cake authority and the preeminent donut authority. So this is the proofer behind us. And again, by the time we leave, these folks here are going to have a number of king cakes all cranked out.
Yes, sir, we will. So you'll get to see the whole process, decorating, and then we'll eat it and do a little quality check, Chip.
Well, I think we should. That's exactly.
And I mean, with Patrick, our shared heritage, we definitely have to enjoy a cafe au lait and a king cake together.
Patrick and I are going to flip a coin to see who takes the first bite of the king cake that comes out of the oven.
Great. I look forward. I'll flip it.
Jess, I'm going to go get ready for this contest. We're back with more of the entire News 12 weather team coming up here live from Tasty Donuts. Patrick, when Patrick and I come back, we're going to tell you how you can win a Storm Team 12 Weather Alert Radio. Jess, back to you at the studio.
Chip, I fully expect you to bring me a couple bites of king cake. And who knew there were so many different flavors? Now, guys, if you want